Oh yeah, that's all right. Oh, copyright. For the music, by the way. More justice.
Personal Journey Overcoming Anxiety. Anxiety weighing heavy? Lighten the load with our support. This course set me on the path to success. Don't wait. Begin your journey today. Comment.
Routines and habits they do each day. And most of the time, we do them without thinking too much about it. Things like getting out of bed in the morning and having coffee, brushing our teeth and getting dressed are common habits we do without a lot of planning. Habits are established by consistently connecting neural pathways in our brains that create strong bonds. According to research at Oxford University, the average adult has 41% fewer neurons than the average newborn baby. So why aren't babies smarter than adults? The answer to that question is in the process known as synaptic pruning. The brain prunes away connections it isn't using and builds up the ones it's using most often. So, although babies have plenty of potential, they haven't had time yet to create strong connections in all areas. Adults, on the other hand, have chosen specific connections they wish to strengthen and let some of the others go away. Behaviours become habits, and most of the time, habits become so ingrained in us that they become more or less automatic. The formula B equals M plus A plus P, behaviour equals motivation plus ability plus prompts, defines how habits form. A behaviour can become a habit by having the motivation to do something, having the ability to do it, having regular prompts that spur you to action. But just having random behaviours and habits doesn't necessarily bring you closer to a goal. What if your habits could be more intentional? How could we make them work in our favour? B.J. Fogg, director of the Behaviour Design Lab at Oxford University, created the term habit stacking as part of his Tiny Habits program. So, what is habit stacking, and how can it help you reach your goals more easily and in less time? What is habit stacking? Habit stacking is a way to use an already established habit and tie a new habit to it. When you attach a new habit to something you're already doing, it adds strength to the trajectory of your goal. A habit is something that is well established. It's something you do often, and usually without a lot of thought. So it's a perfect opportunity to use that prompt to trigger your next habit. Trying to create a new habit on its own can take a long time. But when you attach the next step to something you're already doing, you can begin making progress right away. For example, think of a habit you already do, like taking a shower. Then attach your new habit to the old one. Say, after I take a shower, I will, and fill in the blank. Maybe you want to start having your bedroom more orderly. Making your bed each day could be the next habit you want to cultivate. So now your phrase might read, after I take a shower, I will make my bed. Now the next habit is more of an extension of the first, and can be easily followed. Author James Clear wrote, all big things come from small beginnings. The seed of every habit is a single, tiny decision. How to get started? Implementation intention is a similar means of habit stacking. This concept was introduced in 1999 by psychologist Peter Gollwitzer. It's a form of habit stacking using the if-then plan. For example, using this plan, you make a statement like, if situation happens, I will new behaviour. PhD Melissa Ming Foynes explains, in simple terms, an implementation intention is just a plan of when and where you will do something. She can...
No, that's deep, real deep. Real dope. I'm thinking about that actually right now as far as transitioning, trying to get a new habit so that I can get into this new transition and be profitable, be useful, utilize it the best way possible, right? This is a lot, just the intake, and is more so about the mindset. Me having the mindset to adapt new habits, good habits. And that's basically what this is about, bringing awareness.
Continues with habit stacking, the current habit becomes a cue to engage in the new action. Fill in the blanks.
Sick of illegal
And usually, really, I'm doing this because I'm a little anxious and nervous and full of anxiety.
immigrants stealing your tax dollars? That's why Michigan needs
Trying to
Mike
put on some new
Cox.
habits to get over this long.
Going for the win. Look at the determination on his face.
After old habit, I will new habit. It's simple. By using forethought to arrange the right combination of habits to attach to each other, you may find moving from one task to the next becomes a way to flow with ease. To begin, be specific about your goal. Rather than something vague like, after I get home, I will relax, try, after I get home from work, I will take off my shoes, sit in my favourite chair, and sip water for 5 minutes. It is recommended to start with a short goal of 2 to 5 minutes to start, and then expand if needed. It can be overwhelming to try to add too much at once. For example, if you want to add some exercise habits to your day, try adding one 2 to 5 minute activity. Then, once that becomes comfortable and routine, you can add more, eventually reaching a half-hour workout. When planning how to start habit stacking, consider a few guidelines. Identify a behavior you want to create as a habit. Figure out what small step you could take to move in that direction. Identify where an anchor occurs naturally in your life. Make a commitment to hold the new habit in place. Stacking similar habits. Make the new habit somewhat in the same gear as the old habit. Our brains don't like to switch focus that quickly, so stay in the same vein for best results. Stick with a similar topic. For example, read and then meditate. Do yoga and then go for a walk. Rather than trying to clean the kitchen,
So my new thing is my diet habit. Incorporating that as far as with my health and my consciousness.
and journal for 5 minutes. This is where it helps to find the anchor or motivating current habit to attach the new habit to. For example, if keeping the kitchen clean is a new goal for you, then the anchor might be that when you finish your morning coffee, old habit, you immediately wash your cup and put it away, new habit. By making the new habit related to the anchor habit, it becomes much easier to make it a continuation of something you're already doing.
Yeah, that's what I
Avoid the
how I
pitfalls.
do.
Be realistic about when and how you will add new habits. If your house is chaotic and busy in the afternoons, it's probably not the best time to try adding meditation to your routine. Likewise, if you're not a morning person, don't overplan a schedule that isn't doable at that time of day when you're already pressed for time. Know yourself. If you try to force yourself to do something you really dislike and attach it to a previous habit, you may end up ditching the original habit just to avoid the new one.
Sick of illegal immigrants stealing your tax dollars? That's why Michigan needs Mike Cox.
The commercials, right? The commentary. So
Make
this is
your-
my new habit. We just get this out the way. So I'm starting this new job. I haven't worked in a long time. It feels weird. It's not something I'm excited for, to be honest. Grateful, nevertheless. I am grateful. Um, the thing is, I'm scared. I'm anxious. I'm feeling a lot of different things. Getting up early. Been going through a lot of changes. I'm trying to adapt, adjust. Not feeling well. And that overall is really not motivating me to do anything. But like I say, new healthy habits. It's not like I don't take care of myself. I got sick. It just happened. It's not like I'm just not taking care. It is what it is. I didn't see it coming. It is here. It's there. It's like a freight train. It was nonstop fast. Um, with that being said, though, I am actively active fighting the flu, the cold, whatever it may be. I just don't feel well. Changing up my diet, still doing my digital marketing with the things going on in my life, adjusting. So this video was helping me to figure out new habits to help me adjust to this new lifestyle to get to where I want to go. To, you know, make the pivots that I need to make, using one thing to help me get to the next thing. And that's just what it is in life. Like even with digital marketing, I need money to put into it. Having good credit, you got to have a revolving door of spending money. So working on that different little stuff, right? I'm juggling a lot. So now my new habits will be I will do this at nighttime. I will do my work in the mornings, and I'll figure out my days through the evening, and still have time to relax, protect my peace of mind, study, educate, and learn, create. Like with my art, picked up that new habit of painting. Haven't put it down. I like it. I enjoy it. My habit of planting, gardening. I've been doing it for a few years. It's still a habit. It's still something I practice. All the things that I enjoy, I still need time to practice and do. So I'm just trying to learn a new habit to manage my time effectively and how to adjust effectively. Habits that won't hold me back from being in my own way,
Something you
basically.
really want and can fit into your day. Being excited and motivated goals you choose.
So even though I'm be getting up early, I'm like, whatever, right? I'm gonna add this to my day. And everything that I want to do is gonna be added to my day before I rest. Then I get up and do what I gotta do and start these new habits until the reality is the way that I want it to be.
And the habits you create
My
to reach those goals
reality.
can make a difference in whether or not you succeed. Be consistent. If you miss a day, get right back on track. Actions need to be repeated over and over to become habits. People often have good intentions but fail to act on them. If you want something to become a habit, be sure to stick with it. Benefits of successful habit stacking. Once you get the idea of stacking habits and understand the way it works, you can start to create a powerful method for reaching your goals. By using one habit to add a new one, you might find that the new habit becomes part of the daily plan quickly and easily. Benefits include smooth transitions. When you attach a new habit to an already established similar habit, you can move with ease between actions. Better success. When your new goal can be reached with less effort, you will likely see results in a shorter amount of time. More achievements. Once you have stacked one successful habit, you can add another one. Momentum to reach greater goals. Once you begin having success with one habit and move closer to your overall goal, you may feel inspired to do more. By breaking things down in small steps, it becomes more manageable. In his book, Atomic Habits, James Clear writes, "Small habits don't add up. They compound. That's the power of atomic habits. Tiny changes, remarkable results." Building powerful habits by habit stacking might just be the system you've been looking for. Once you learn the technique of connecting a new habit to something you're already doing, you may find you achieve your goals in less time than you ever imagined possible. Would you like a 2-page PDF summary of this video? Click here and I'll send it over to you. Thank you for watching.
Well, that's all, folks. This article basically says the same thing. Could read it out, but I mean, it is better right there, right? And no, I do not play Fortnite. I have played it before. It's not really my speed, not my cup of tea. I got nothing against it. I don't like it. I play Mech Arenas. pretty dope. The games that I play, I get paid for. Let me show you real quick. I don't play no games for free. I'll just pull it up on her actually. But yeah, I don't do no free stuff. Let me see if you can see. I'll show you right now. And anything I do play, I don't play for free. These money making activities. What I'm doing right now, money making activity. These the games I play. I got money in this account right now. These games you can play in that I play for money. And these the amounts that they pay out. The game that I be playing came off of this. There's multiple games, different type of games, different type of categories. Whatever you into, whatever you looking for. If you like to play games, if you like to get paid for your time for playing games, I would advise. And you could easily sign up for this in my YouTube. Go to my bio and click on the link. This is one money making activity. I do this from time to time. Been doing a lot of different stuff. It's been like a year and a half since I worked a job. That's why I feel the way I feel about it. It's easy to figure things out when you've been figuring things out. And the freedom, the time freedom, do what you want to do. But what I do and what I do not neglect is money making activities. I don't be doing anything for fun because I got time to be doing it. That's one thing I do not do. The games I play, I get paid for. I don't be playing for fun or for free. Well, it do be fun, but it's not for free. And these are different games. But this is one thing I do to make money. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I haven't had a job. Got 3 felonies. It's not really that easy for me to land jobs and keep jobs. It's been like a year and a half before I just had like 2 interviews within a year and a half. So that goes to show, and I put out like numerous applications. It's not like I don't call back and stuff like that. Like it ain't like I don't want to work, right? You do what you gotta do. People like, oh, you call, you do that. I done it all, do it all. Been there, done that. When advise you to do something, I done done it already. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is what I do to get paid. I've been getting paid for the year and a half. Been supporting myself. This is one money making activity amongst other things that I do. But yeah, somebody asked me, this is why I'm sharing it. It's not to brag about anything. Like somebody asked, do I play Fortnite? No, I do not. And I was just telling them like I don't play no games. Jackson D6G4. Yeah, I don't play no Fortnite, dog. It's nothing wrong with it, dog. I don't got nothing against it. But yeah, I don't play no games for free. I don't really have time to be doing nothing for free, for real. Like what I just did right now, I was just studying. I'm up right now learning some stuff to help me elevate, and I'm sharing it with y'all. So this is what I do with my time. It may look like I'm playing games, but I'm making money. You see this money in my account. So you can do the same thing. This money from last year, I still got money from last year. I got money in my pocket from this year. And I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting. I'm just saying, like, this is what you can do, right? If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for a side hustle or something like that. I'm not saying you're going to get rich off doing what I do. I don't know what type of time you have, how serious you are. I don't know your money habits, your financial goals. But all I am saying is you won't be broke. I haven't been broke in a long time. I ain't been broke in a minute. And when I do say I'm broke, it's just I'm not having money to spend. That's extra. My money in investment. It's invested. Or it's just I don't feel like that's something I'm going to spend my money on. It's a liability. I know the difference between liabilities and assets. I have a few assets. So basically, this is what I have that grows value in time, over time. Kind of like stocks and bonds, right? But yeah, I can show you more about that too if you want to get into the markets. I use 2 platforms. That's Robinhood and Uphold. And these accounts, this money from last year, I just got cryptos on here. But if you want free $5, you could just sit in and hold it. And this is my ADA. I got ADA coins. They right here. And it's just sitting there. They be doing stuff all the time. Like on the first, they finna there's something happening in 10 days. I already got 9 entries on that, so I ain't really tripping on that. But they finna give me some coins on the first. And yeah, that's just that. They telling me if I want to be a part of this new company, if I want to own part of this company, buy some shares, it's this one and this one. These two right here, they got tap and then whatever that say. But yeah, this one. I didn't check it out. But I might buy this one tomorrow, not this one. It's called Pershing Square USA Ltd. They want $50. I ain't never paid one that much. It's not a lot, but I mean, if you buy it now, by the end of the year, it might be like 200. Like the ones that be costing like $30 or more, those the ones you should invest in. And this is not financial advice, but yeah, because let me show you. They usually make a nice return on investment. We'll see which one's launched already, right? And this the one, Navin, Glow, everything down now. Klarna. But let's go to like, I think Navin was like $24 or something like that. 25. So they flopped heavy since the 2 days after my birthday. My birthday the 28th October. Let's look at Element. So they was at $14. They now at 16. They only went up $2. They just launched on the 23rd, 3 days ago. I ain't even pay attention to that one. This one just launched too, maybe. Let me show y'all the ones with the profits though. Like they start off at like $30. I'm not trying to pay that much. Like this one, they had $30. They launched on March 6th. So they've been out for a while. That was like a month ago. Yeah, and they started off at they started at $29. Let me go back 3 months. So they started off at $22. 20. What was that? $22. They went up to 32, so they went up like $10. A lot of people be selling out, and then but they still up $10 right now. Well, they up $8. It's not a lot, but it's not bad. But they still up though, you know. But if you bought a few of them, that's how it usually go. Like you bought one, $8 ain't a lot. You bought 100, you just got eight times. 100 times. Usually, if you want to make a bankroll and you want to spend some money, what I do is this. Like if you want some extra money to spend, you ain't got a lot. You don't want to wait a long time, and this is kind of like considered gambling, but it's not. What I do is this. I go to the cryptos, and I'm always watching cryptos. Different ones doing different things, right? So what I do is I'll go to them, like 2 or 3. 2 of the 3 that I like, I'll check and see what they doing. Because usually 2 out of 3 is always moving. 1 usually dropping or 2 dropping and 1 moving. So it's vice versa. And depending on what's been going on, I'll just put a couple dollars up in there, like Say for instance, like these right here, right? I'll buy these. I'll buy this whole row actually. But if I wanted to make some money quick, let me go back. Like the ones who make the highest moves, right? Let me go back. It must have hit 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's 12 now. So every day at 12 o'clock, it drops, it switches. You see how this was all, it had the numbers, the data? I can't see it anymore because every night at 12 a.m., it switches over. A new, let me just show you what I'm talking about. You see, this was just showing stuff, right? Like now, the data switched. My highest for today is now 302 because I was just at 303, and at 12 o'clock, it dropped 1 cent and it started over. So I started the day off with a low, right? Because at 12 o'clock, it was at 303, and then it dropped right at that minute. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let's go back. Let's go live, right? Well, you can't see live. You could probably see the day. Well, the week. Let's go to the week. So that's 9 p.m., 11, 12. I can't really show no example like this. If I could do the candlesticks. Let's just try it like this, all right? Okay, I hate it like this because I can't really show y'all. I know what I can do. Let me do this, right? This how I can do it. This is show the candlesticks. Maybe not. All right, here we go. Let's do this chart right here. It's the only way that I can show y'all. Like, I got the charts. Then you can see the charts. Like if you Forex is totally different, but it's similar to this. Very similar. Data analyst. That's what you become when you doing this type of stuff. A data analyst. You check in history. You check in the present. All right, so let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me switch these to candles if I can. Here they go. So these are candles. Let me go back. All right, so yeah, these candles, right? Let me go to like the 5-hour chart or something like that. I'm gonna go to the week so you can really see it. All right, so look, these are candles. This was the week of March 30th to April 8th. Let me go back because it's kind of harder to show you. I'll do the days. Maybe the days will be better. All right, I'm gonna do one day. All right, so this is from April 5th to today. This is today. Nah, this today right here. This is the new candle, which is this blank dot right here. So yesterday, which was the 26th, you see, oops. Let me just do it with my hands because it's kind of. All right, so this is a candle right here. Let me click on that. If I can zoom in a little bit. All right, I'm trying to. I zoomed in way too much. All right, okay. So look, right, this the 26th today. And the candle is this, the top and the bottom, you can't really see because all this in the way. Let me just do this one right here. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this, like this is the movement for the day of April 17th. The other way to the right over here is the price that it's been going to. So for that day, it started off at 43.89.7, and its high for the day went all the way up to right here, 44.360. So it's still like in the 40s. So it went up like 100 something from 44 what 52 to 44.50 basis. So it just went up like 300 $300, 300 points, 300, whatever you want to say, right? It went up 300. And then for the next day, wait, is it? Yeah, that was the 17, 18, 19. So the next day, the price dropped all the way down here for whatever reason. And then the next day, after that, next couple of days, it came back. It's missing some candles because, like, okay. Yeah, it's missing some candles. Like it'll show like basically the same day. It was doing the same moves. It didn't do much, but the same thing. And then a couple days later, it dropped in price and it stayed there for a couple days. Then it went up, however high it went up for the day. But anyway, as you can see, like it started here, right? For this was just yesterday. The price went all the way up, and then it came back down right before the new candle came, and then the new candle over here somewhere in the white. So let me go back to like the regular. It's showing May, but like you can see the candle. You can see the current price right there, 47. So it's right there, that line at the top. Price. But yesterday, the price had went higher than what it is currently. Because this candle right here shows, and then it closed out at the top of this green. Like you kind of, all right, there you go. So you see it closed out right there, like it came all the way up and then it closed. And now it just opened up today at 12 o'clock over here somewhere. And the way that you know that is because you just seen it on today. You seen it on my crypto down percentage. See? But if I go back to the week, right? How it was high at some point. What is that? April 20th. 17th. I mean the 20th. Remember I showed you on the 17th it went down? Like that data not on here, but I just synced it on the other thing on the charts. But yeah, you could just see more data on what was going on. That's how I know that data matches up with this data, and that the price has been steady and then dropped and came up, whatever. Which ain't no big deal, but okay, here goes some data. This is for the day right now currently. And these are the ones who's making the most moves currently. Like they up 1%. I'll probably buy like 1,000. Like they down, which is good. I'll probably wait a minute, right? If you're trying to make some money, I'll buy a few of these, wait. Probably till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. You could put an automatic order. But around that time, it's going to be done pumping, right? People going to be done selling. And once they get done selling, people going to start buying. And this is how it goes. People buy, people sell. And what's going on right now is so many people selling for whatever reason. That's cool. Once they done selling, then I'll be able to come in and buy. Then more people coming in to buy, they're going to keep buying probably till 3 o'clock in the morning the next day. Sometimes for the whole week. You don't know how long they're going to buy, but if you don't get in, you don't hold value, and your value don't go up, and your asset don't go up in value because you don't have the asset, which is the crypto. which is a full coin. Like these are less than 20 cents. You could buy 5 of them. And once those 5 go up to 25 cents, you just doubled up your profit. Like right now, it's 16 cents. They go up 32 cents, you doubled up. If you buy one though, but why would you buy one? And you know they're gonna move because they've been moving. Like these ones that's doing the most movements for right now. And at 12 o'clock tonight, you're gonna see these are the ones who've done the most. They might not be in this order particularly, but it might be. And what you're gonna see is in this order, it's gonna say this one had 22%, just like last night before the numbers changed. This one was at 22% for the day. It moved. This one was like 7 or 8. The rest of these I didn't catch the number. But in this current moment, this is already moved up 34, 21%. Like, you know, that's a pretty high move. This only 7%. But depending on how many people in the market as well. So this is a key sign. These are flags letting me know, okay, I can make, they're moving. Money is moving. If you want to make some money, move with the money. Spend some money real quick. Or if you've already done that and you see that the money is moving, you want to capitalize, take some off for the profit. It's either way, like, you know, there go your extra money to spend. Whatever you're going to do with it. But I usually keep something in here to work for me. Like, these won't pay bills. Now these gonna double up and work again. I always keep some on there to work. And on the other account, I started transferring money from here to over there, building that up. And now I use that account to spend on it. I'm finna do the same thing back with this, because this is the one I use. You can do the same thing. Play games, put the money on here. Play games, spend the money on the kids. Play games, spend the money on bills. Invest, cryptos, let the money work. Spend the money on bills. Spend the money on kids. Spend the money on more money. Like these are cryptocurrencies and different money. But you spend money on the money, make you some money. Or you go through the company. I haven't been rocking with no companies lately, but that's what I'm finna do. And then when you do take money off, you can put the money back. Like I had the money to put back. But I'm switching out my strategy because I've been spending money. And not only that, like the world going through changes. Like the stuff that I once had is not really profitable anymore because the stuff that they got going on in the world, this is what they talking about. I don't know anything about this stuff. But this is what they pushing, this is what they promoting. So until I do a little research and studying and see what's going on in the world, I ain't really investing in anything. Like oil or maybe, I don't know, food, different stuff. I don't know, but I am interested to diversify my portfolio, put some stocks on here because all I have is cryptos right now. I have like 7 different cryptos. The ADA on here, I have ADA on Uphold. Well, no, actually, I don't have 7 different cryptos. I have got ADA on here, ADA on there. I got Peppy and BAT token. I think those are the only 3 actually. Yeah, I think so because I got rid of XR. I flipped. And I just got the money. I'm just holding on to it till I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So yeah, that's basically it. And plus I've been spending I'm gonna buy some more canvases too. So that's where some money finna go to re-up on supplies and stuff like that. I have been having somebody waiting on a project I haven't finished yet. It's a lot going on too. I caught the ticket too. I'm trying to pay that off. And then work on some different shit I inherited. Yeah, these the candles. And it's currently moving. This pair right here ain't really all that, but different pairs doing different stuff. This arrow, I don't even know why they put this only one on there. My shit moving slow though. I like that. I don't know what this is. Let me see real quick. I don't know nothing about. I know crypto. I know a lot of this stuff, but I don't know about options. Like, I don't really like that. Like how they be doing the trade, like the setup and stuff like that. So I don't really do it. Then they got stock trading and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to set my stuff up though, cause I see how this gonna go. It's cool though, cause I could trade on here like this. And then they'll let me spend the money and all this and that. But yeah, you could get lost in the sauce with this stuff. XRP, like 1 cent. Yeah, it's glitching. I'm about to get off here before I fuck around and do something. End up buying some shit on accident. You can really look at the things on here though. Like these candles kind of different. Like I like these. This my shit. So like I was showing y'all, like the end of the day, it's the 5 minute. And hold on, let me go to like the hour. So yeah, these the ones I like. I like the day, the hour, the week. You can really see the movements, right? Like this better. You can see like these fake outs. This is what they call fake out. Like people will hop in, like the price. So what happened with this was this, right? April 24th at 7 o'clock. They was going on the uptrend since April 24th. The price has been going up. And then, well, this the same day. This the hour, right? Okay. So when the day started on a downtrend. So the price was going down on the 23rd, and then it stopped. Like this means the price was going down. This is as low as it came down, and then it closed out right here. And then when it opened up, it went down, and then it came all the way up, and then it closed out at this part right here. It couldn't go back in. So it closed out right here. Like the price, this was this high for the day. Then when it closed out, it opened back up, went down at some point of the hour, came all the way up at some point of the hour, and before the hour was over, it closed. And that's what that means. And for the next few hours, it's been on the uptrend. I mean, the price has been closing out, going higher hours. So, is this for? Okay, since like 12 o'clock now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To like, what was that? 9 o'clock for like 9 hours. the price was just going up. People like, oh, I'm finna hop in because the price going up. It's on the uptrend, right? So on that 9th hour, the 10th hour, the 10th, the 9th hour, the price went all the way up. People like, oh yeah, keep going up, and then it dropped. In the same hour, all the way down, way lower than the high, which was here. So if you weren't watching at that hour, when the price dropped, could have bought back in because the price came back up and it stopped right here. It closed out right here. So look at all these. Like, that's a nice little come up. Actually, could have kept it on to the next hour and just held it. But yeah, this is how you read the candles. This, you got to know, like, overall, this was an uptrend. It's still on the uptrend. But yeah, I can teach y'all how to read these and all this and that. I'm gonna lay it down. But yeah, they give you good data though, so you can know what's going on. They usually go back like a day, a week. The weekend really lets you know a lot. If you doing good all week, like let's say, what was this? From all the way to what's that? December. I've been doing good from March last year. Well, actually, since June last year. Y'all see how much though? This my money, my investments. Like I'll be hitting them up, hitting them up, hitting them up. Take profit. Boom. Wins, losses, take a profit. Take a little bit of profit, stay in the game. That's why I was like to get a profit. Like, you see how much money I got in my shit? A little bit of money in there. That's why I'd be like that. Like, oh, you trying to get up. And what I got right now, like you can see what I'm investing now is on a steady rise. But what I did right now, what I've been doing for the last while, since January, was just letting the money back pay me on staking rewards. I get paid every Thursday for letting the money sit. And then I started doing that on this account after I cashed out on my return on profits. Not all of it, but basically. And then I put some more money in the other account to buy more crypto. But this my performance like week after week. I always make profit every week. And then they'll show you like the monthly and shit, but not on this chart. But this all my stuff, all my accounts. 300. It's like this 3. But it'll be going up though. Looking for some new investments and do get some new investments and then shit. Watch that grow. That's what it's about. Just letting it grow. Having some income, having multiple streams of income so that you can be financially free and having good habits. It ain't about how much money you have, it's about how much you keep and how much you can have working for you so you don't have to be working for it. Overall, that's what my goal is. That's what this is all about. They showing, I'm just looking at some of the functions. There's a lot of nice stuff on here I ain't really pay attention to. I could tell my stuff 4K or 1080. I don't know what the difference looking like right now, but and then the live clips. It's pretty dope. But yeah.